about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make me. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make me. Let's talk about fish.
Let's talk about fish.
Fish.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to have everybody here. We got a big crowd in already. Let's see, what do we got? We got 32 watching, 17, 18 thumbs up. We have a bell. We're going to ring the bell. We don't have to hammer anymore, but we do have a bell. So we'll ring the bell for thumbs up. 21, 18 short. 18 of you up there need to come down. Come down and click on the thumbs up button. And let's see who's come on. Come on, since we kicked this off, gee whiz, we got a gang here, don't we? Okay, so Marky, Compass Mentis, Color Guppies, Tab Shepherd, Shane T, Marky 0306, that is, Tommy Denda, who is going to bed, Tam Shepherd, who is waiting for the remainder of an order that was shipped out better than a week ago. I had to ship a second shipment because I left something out of the first one. Brad Hobbies. Hello, Brad. Nice to see you. Roman Sharak. Hello, Roman. Nice to have you here. H2O. Am I saying that right? H2O. Hello. Nice to have you here. Isabel. Nice to see you, Isabel. Jason Sear. Did I mention Campos Mentis? Joshua Miller. Rohan J. Where I jumped up now. I got to go back. Here we go. Sue Ann Campbell. Bita Board. Hello, Bita Board. Fashion Tactics is here. Canistio. Jane Campbell. Sue Ann Campbell. Andrew Todd. Ren LaRue. Red Eye Aquatics. Exhibit Yum. Petroman. Here Fishy. Fishing Tactics, I already mentioned. Fish and Shrimp by Rich. Captain Nemo. Brandon MMS. Christina Whitaker. Dennis Lord. Whips World. Marty 80. All Septembre officiel. Have not seen you in an age. Welcome. Loretta Saunders. And let's see. Tam Shepherd. And Linalof Green. Linalof Gren. That's closer, I guess. Maple Street Aquatics. Hello, Maple Street. 3G. Against the flow. And still they pile in. Welcome all. Aquatic Nest. Kelly Longren. Glassbox Fox, I may have mentioned. Been in here a while. David Arms. And on it goes. That's at 6:04. Oh, H2O. Well, H2O. Reminds me of a license plate I had that was spelled Klaceik, pronounced classic. Oh well, Howard Van Tassel, Teresa Lovelace, Oh Fishley. Did I mention Sarge Aquatics? Sarge's Aquatics. Great day, everybody. Welcome one and welcome all. Well, the elephant in the room, and I will speak to it just once. Joey is no longer with us. Um, we love her. We all love her. We cherish her. This this was entirely of my doing. There were no comments made by anyone else in the fish fan that brought this about. There was nothing else going on. It was purely my stupidity and my irresponsibility in my relationship with Joey that brought this on. So I'm wholly to blame, totally to blame for it. I feel bad about it, but I'm just a fool. And there's not much I can do about that, I guess, other than try to grow up. So my apologies to Joey and to all of you. I know how much she meant to you and how much she meant to me. But we wish her well and wish her love and wish her happiness as she moves on. And I know we'll do just fun and wonderful things on the web, on YouTube. So, but blessings to her, blessing to you. If you can forgive me, hang in there, and I'll try to make a go of it. So here we go. Tonight is welcome to anybody who wants to show off their fish tank or their fish room. So it's open forum night. Let me post the link again right there. Did I post it? Bang. Okay. 3G. Hello, 3G. Who else? David Arms. Brendan MMS. And who's here? Rohan is here. All the way from the Himalayas. Rohan in the Himalayas. Welcome, welcome. Nice to
Hi
see
again.
you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, Fatherfish. How are you?
I'm good. What are you
That's
doing
great.
up there in the
No,
mountains?
yeah, I'm just relaxing.
Are you in the
Actually,
mountains?
yeah, I'm close. Yeah, I'm in the mountains, close to the mountains, actually. So,
Close to the mountains,
yeah,
the greatest mountains in the world. So, what are you
that's
doing?
true.
This, what time is it there, Rokan?
It's actually time for me to sleep. It's 3:30 in the morning. I was
Oh
about to
my!
sleep. Yeah. I wanted to show you something really interesting, so
Please,
I
thank
stayed
you.
awake. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I had ordered some pond plants 2 months ago,
Yes.
and I had some collected some mulm, and I put it
Yes.
in a bottle near a windowsill.
Yes. You did a
So
resurrection bowl.
yeah, somewhat, yeah.
Okay.
And here is the result of that. This is the bottle. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah. And something grew in it. Can you see the
Oh
plant?
my. Yes. Oh my.
I don't know
Wonderful.
what it is. It's got
Well,
purple leaves on it, and
really
yeah, purple and green leaves. Yeah.
nice. So if it
I
gets
don't know what.
bigger, if it gets bigger, you can put it in your fish tank.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Nice. What
I
are we
came on
looking
last week.
for? These are the plants you bought.
Yeah, the high grow.
The hydro, right? And it's is
I,
it flowered? Is it flowering yet?
no,
Not, it
I'll
will.
put them outside. So
Ah, okay. That's right. You said you had some outside.
Yeah, I'll show it to you maybe next week. Or
Okay,
yeah. So
wonderful.
yeah, that's all I wanted to show you today.
Well, thank you, Rohan. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. You
Thank
can
you,
go to
Fatherfish.
bed now.
Yeah. Good night. Good evening.
Bye bye.
Bye.
All right, Jason is here. Jason C. Come on up, Jason. What in the
Yeah,
world? Hi. What are we
Dana.
looking
Well, you previously made fun of me for my choice in substrate here. I don't blame you. But that has been torn down.
at? Hi. Okay. Oh, oh, glorious. Oh, look at that. Beautiful angels. Oh, he's got a path. That's lovely. A big Amazon sword. That's a mother
J-
sword, I guess.
Yeah, it's gigantic. This is a 75 gallon, so
Oh, my word.
it's taken up a third of the tank.
Oh, fantastic. Great plant. I love the big Amazons.
Yes,
I like
me
it.
too.
So
Well, thank you.
how long has this been set up?
About a week.
A week, yeah. Well, good. It looks good. Looks great. You're on your way.
Yes,
Good
indeed.
job.
Thank, yeah, thank you much.
Well, thank you. Good job, Jason. Appreciate it. See, Petromet is here. Petroman 185. Who else? Fish and Wings. Crystals, Pets and Plants. Did I get? Oh my! Fish and Wings picked up a 75 gallon with everything for $100. You know, I know these deals are so nice. There's Marty 80. Hey Marty. But yet every time you get a deal like that, you're getting it from someone who has failed nearly every time. And that's kind of leaves me feeling a little unhappy. I used to, the first thing I said to people when they called me up and said, I want to get rid of my tank is, do you want to make it work? Because if you want to make it work, I'll help you do that and guarantee it will. And sometimes they said yes. Sometimes that worked. More often than not, probably it did not, but it was worth the effort just to try to get somebody to try one more time and to be successful at keeping fish and making that tank really turn into what they wanted it to be when they bought it. Jason C. experimenting with bamboo. Fish and Wings, yes. Delightful. Delightful. Isabella. Let's see. Two baby Joshua L 2153. I just got two baby Oranda, hoping to grow them huge. Well, they do grow huge. It takes a while. It takes a few years. So you want to keep them as stable and as healthy as you can because they need to be around for a long time to turn into what you have in mind. So I'll tell you what, Joshua, let's give you a wrench and turn you blue so you can be here right along and show off these orandas as they come along. Aquarium Analytic got a 75 Opti White with sand and stand for 60 pounds. That's about $60, isn't it? Well, this is such a good deal. Such a good deal. And Opti White, nice. Well, we'll be excited to see what you do with it, Aquarium Analytic. Fish and Wings, where did that go? I lost track. I jumped. This thing jumps. She said she can't keep her saltwater tanks, drop the hobby completely. So sad. So sad when that happens. The bamboo leaves cannot survive underwater. Oh, 11 September official. All September. The leaves cannot survive underwater. It is a bog plant. Its roots uh, will get nutrition in the water, but its roots need to be in the air in order for it to survive. Talking about the bamboo, Petroman trying to get a 150 new. No one has them. Is it the COVID and no one is making them? I don't know what it is, Petroman. Probably, yes. Probably the plants are shut down. Also, shipping is a problem. Shipping is still priorities, and fish tanks tend not to have much of a priority. So it's a combination of factors. Stephen Cooper, hello, Stephen. Nice to have you here. Jeff Tanks, hi, Jeff Tanks. Uh, let's see, Jason was talking about replace and replant bamboo. Yeah, bamboo won't survive underwater. Canistia, when I sell tanks, I sell them to move them. I feel like I got my money's worth from the enjoyment and don't need to recoup costs. It's exactly the way I feel, Canistia. You know, you sell plants to move up or to do a horizontal move, whatever it takes to get the next tank you want and to create the space for it. Glass box, sticking the mood music. I've been listening to blues lately, and I thought it would be fun just to have it on in the background. And this is free copyright music. Speaking of which, Naresh found a free copyright of the Memories song for a closing piece. So excited about that. I know Joey loved that song and was disappointed when we stopped playing it, but we've got it back. So if she's lurking, I know she'll appreciate it. Jane Campbell, hey, Deb Shepherd. Let's see, doing lots of small feedings and lots of fresh water for your little goldfish, your little arandas. That's the key. Keep the water clean. Keep feeding them, but keep that water clean. They do not like dirty water. They can fungus really easily. Fish and Wings nuked my guppy tank today. What did you do, Fish and Wings? Columnaris, oh my God. That'll kill them. That's about the most deadly disease there is for guppies. I've just seen them go down in one day. It's all it takes is one day. Try to save the babies. The babies should survive. For whatever perverse reason, they don't seem to be affected. So if you can save the babies, get them in a new tank. It's going to make a big difference. Let's see. Roman Chiraka's here. Hello, Roman.
Hello,
how are you?
I'm well,
Nice
thanks. How's everybody in the chat? Hope they're well, and I'm wishing Joey success in her life. This is my resurrection tank.
I love it. What a great piece of glass.
This is...
Oh, it's a refrigerator drawer.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
About a week or so before you mentioned the challenge, somebody threw out this freezer, and I saw the drawer, and I said, that is going to come in handy one day.
Oh, you bet. Perfect.
And I brought it home, and then I had it in the garage, and then you mentioned the resurrection challenge, and I knew exactly what I had to do. So here is some Rush.
Oh, that's impressive. Look at that.
You can see more of it down coming up from the bottom there.
So you've got about 4 inches of water.
I have more than 4 inches. It's a
Oh,
three
it's
and a half
full.
three and
Oh,
a half
it's full.
gallons. I did the calculation,
Oh my.
and this is a rush. Is that a rush? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's called a rush.
Wow.
And what else I have interesting? Down under there, there's some plants down in the water. I don't know what they are
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
And if I just settle down here, and I'll show you, you can actually see all the little creatures
Oh
dancing around.
yes. See, look at them all.
Yeah.
Look at them all. It's loaded. That is magnificent.
So an interesting thing is there's damselfly nymphs in here, small ones,
Ah,
but they make great fish food. The fish love them.
oh, they do. Little ones. Yeah.
If I take a turkey baster and catch them out and throw them in a big tank,
Uh,
the fish just gobble them up.
isn't that stunning? That's
And
wonderful.
those are those nematodes you told me they were
Yes.
nematodes. I didn't know
Yep.
what they
Yep.
were.
Yep.
So there's a ton of wildlife in this tank.
Isn't it extraordinary? Now, where did you get the mud?
The mud came out of 3 different locations. There's a goldfish pond near a greenhouse in the park near me, and then there's a drainage ditch and some other ponds in local parks near me. So I mixed actually 3 different groups of soil from 3 different locations just to make sure I got a variable wildlife.
The larger ones darting around are Daphne.
Yes, there's Daphne in there, and I think Cyclops.
Cyclops, yeah.
And
the ones that move real fast are the Daphne.
Yeah, they're all moving around quite nicely. There's also some scuds in there.
Uh-huh.
So wow. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I thank you for the suggestion, fatherfish.
Isn't that amazing? You bet. That's great.
So, anyways, just so everybody knows, refrigerator drawers, crispers, make great little aquariums.
You betcha.
And I'll say goodbye for now and see you in the future.
Love it, Truman. Thank you so much.
All right, take care now.
You bet. Bye-bye. Thanks. It's terrific. Anybody else who has a resurrection tank would like to show it off, we'd certainly all be interested in seeing it. We're getting a little rain here. I don't know if you can see the leaves blowing on the trees. I heard it raining a bit a moment ago. Joshua 2153, and we talked about that. Carolyn Mick. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you, Carolyn. Crystal, Leslie. How can you tell what tiny white critter is what? Well, you just kind of learn a few and go along from there. The ones that were darting around are Daphne. That's the bigger ones that kind of round. The wormy ones are nematodes, like blackworms. Related, same thing. Chad Reddenauer. Hello. If you can get a little book or even get online and look for microscopic critters living in your local ditch or pond, there will be pictures and you can kind of pick them out. You can tell what they are. Leslie, you can actually begin to figure it out. Chad is here. Hi, Chad.
How's it going, Father Fish?
Good. How are you?
Let me go ahead and switch cameras. I just want to show you my aquarium, and it's based off the architecture or the tank setup that you do, the dirty tank. Except I have the substrate up underneath there. Let me see if I can turn this around. Hold on a second. Mr. Fatherfish. I guess I got to turn my camera around.
It'll work one way or the other. Well, that looks great.
It's a betta. I have newly some African
Okay.
right there, and then I have all this has gone to the top, and he loves to sleep up here. So we have that. Then we have a little bit of floating vinage, and then I got a female over here, and they're in full bloom. It really looks. She's really happy.
Oh, gorgeous fish.
I've been limiting her per conversation of what I've disseminated from the conversations. Many a times I've been on your streams, and I limit their feeding to 3 times a week.
Oh, that's good.
So, and also I go ahead and I got another one right over here. So I have 3 tanks, and they're all substrate with sand at the top.
They all look good. They look good. You could use some more plants, but I would say they look really nice.
I think the area right here is. I mean, it could use some more plants, but they're very expensive, fatherfish. So.
Oh, I know it.
But they're happy. They're happy.
They are. It looks great.
Yeah. They're very attuned, and I'm happy to have the creation I have.
Well, we want to see some baby bettas.
Yeah, I'm gonna breed her. Yeah.
Nice.
I think I missed an opportunity. She was kind of full, and I think she expelled all her eggs out, and I didn't get it.
That could be.
So
that could be.
I'm gonna work on
next time.
Yeah, next time.
Nice.
Fatherfish, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Chad.
You're very
nice to have you up here. You
Thank
bet.
you very much. Take care.
Bye for now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, sir. Bye.
Very nice. Thank you, Chad. HB. IHB. Abolished ink. Hello, abolished. Danny Can. Hi, Kenny. Or Danny, whoever it is. Hello, hello. Nice to see you. Let's see. I want to look down here. We've got 88 watching and 59 thumbs up. So we don't have the hammer anymore, but we do have the sand bell. So ringing the bell to click on the thumbs up. 51 to 87. Bring it up. Bring it up. Nice job, guys. Let's see who's new here. Captain Spicy. Don't collect any dragonfly nymphs. Well, he said he had a few. I think he did. He say dragonfly or caddisfly? Dragonfly. But he's feeding them to his bigger fish, so he's taking them out of there while they're still small. But yeah, you're absolutely right. The dragonfly nymphs will eat all those little tiny animals in there. They'll just gobble them all up to the point where there won't be anything left. I know. Let's see. Aquarium Analytic. Nice to see you. Nuclear Fishing. Ren LaRue. Dragonfly nymphs are spicy. Says here, fishy. That is a beautiful betta, isn't it? Really, really pretty betta. Aquarium Analytic. COVID has made plants so expensive. I really wouldn't make like 75 into a Dutch style. That's going to hurt the wallet. I think I can help with that. I can get the price of plants down to about $5 a bunch. And I can get plants in weekly from the farm to be able to sell them in lots. So for like $50, I could do a dozen bunches of plants. and then the shipping would run about 20. So you're still going to spend $70 for a dozen bunches of plants. Oh dear, here Fishy says the bell is deafening if you're wearing headphones. Help. Sorry, here Fishy. I'll hold it way in back of me. HB thought it was awesome. I guess that's what. Are you related to Tommy Chong? No, I don't think so, Jason says. Moving down the food chain, right. Carolyn Mack. Fatherfish, I see very tiny white ball-shaped objects on the front glass of my tank, which move with the current. Do you have any ideas what these could be? They move with the current. So are they attached to the glass and are waving? Or are they moving along the glass? I need a little more explanation. I don't want to hear that they're attached to the glass and waving, because that would not be all that desirable. Isabella, yeah, you sent me a message earlier. You have all the ingredients except for iron oxide, calcium fluoride, calcium chloride that I can't find. Well, the iron would be really helpful. If there is a garden shop, go into a garden shop, a Lowe's, a Home Depot, any place that has a garden department. You should be able to find an iron plant supplement, whether it's called iron oxide or ironite or some other iron supplement. There are even liquid iron supplements that you could mix in with the dirt. But you can find it that way. And you should also be able to find calcium fluoride and calcium chloride. Not critical. What is critical is carbonate. So calcium contains carbonates. So try to find something that has carbonates in it. If there's a local fish store, they should have a carbonate additive for saltwater tanks. That would work perfect. But the iron's the most critical, and that really is critical. So try to find that. Any garden supply store will have it. It may be under a different name or a different brand or something, but just ask around. Here Fishy loves her Malaysian trumpet snails. Snails are friends. You betcha they are. They are important. If you're getting a lot of Malaysian trumpet snails coming up the side of your glass, that's a good sign that you are overfeeding your tank, because they're there to by virtue of all of that excess food you put in there. That's what they're doing. That's why they're multiplying. So they are keeping your tank from crashing. Be thankful they're there. They are your friends. But you might want to slow way down on the feeding. Not so close to the fancy mic with the bell. You got it. All right. Oh, here Fishy. Underwater four-leaf clover. They are so cool. And they're not popular. They're hard to get. I think they're a little hard to raise. The farmers don't seem to be able to do them very well. But they are really cute, aren't they? Christina Whitaker. I have a container with a leaky canister filter. I use it to hold plants and cycle filter material until I pick all the bad guys out. Well, that's a good plan. Aquarium Analytics says fluorite red works real well. Yeah, any kind of fluorite. Um, cat litter. Cat litter works. It's generally quadrifolia, Captain Spicy. Quadrifolia, that's the four-leaf clover. Nice. Steve Partridge. After many years of keeping aquaria, I'm looking forward to next week when I do my first deep substrate aquarium with your nutrient recommendations. Well, there's a bell. Hope that's not too loud. Bravo, Steven. And you're gonna turn blue over that. We're gonna give you a wrench, Steve. Nice job, and really looking forward to seeing how that works out. Where Dunlap said iron sulfite is quite common. Did I delete? What did I do? I hit the wrong button. Unhide user. What did I do? Oh, Steven. Replace pin message, report, remove, button timeout, hide user. I have unhidden you, but what I need to do is give you a red. Steven, would you post again? Oh, you did. You're unhidden. Oh, dear. Post again. Post something else, Steven, please. I hit the wrong button, apparently. Where Dunlop said I'm a red fluorite fan. I've used it and I like it. HB, Steve Partridge, awesome. Koi love cat litter. I put it in the pond. It's a really good way to suck out nitrates. Aquarium analytic. Fluorite red is full of iron. It's basically laterite, which is great as laterite is impossible to find. Nuclear fission. Fatherfish, I attempted the dirty tank and created a giant rotten egg. I think I had too much dirt. Drained it, took it out to the veggie garden and dumped it. Yeah, too much dirt and not enough sand. No more than 1 inch of dirt, even a little less. In a smaller tank, a little less. No more than 1 inch of dirt, and then 2 solid inches of sand on top of that, capping it before any water goes in the tank. You really have to do it that way. Otherwise, you're right. You get a giant rotten egg, and it can be really nasty. So try again, please, nuclear. And did we get Stephen? Did post again, please? Put something else up there, please. Let me try to make amends here. Rowan Chirac, I hope you have as much enjoyment with your deep substrate as I have talking to Steve. Let's see. Canisi was saying, feeding your koi and goldfish calcium bentonite clay aids in their digestion, as well as removing toxins from their bodies. By improving your fish's digestion, it decreases the amount of waste. Good point, and well done, Canistio. Feeding them calcium bentonite clay aids in digestion. One way to do that is to liquefy the clay and mix it in with food in small portions. Don't do it by the pound. Small portions. Captain Spicy says, I only use sand. My fish make the dirt. Absolutely. It takes a little longer, but it sure works. All right, here's Steve back. Add moderator. There. I got you. Thank you, Steve. Ugh. Okay, that's where are we? Roman Chirac. Talking to, yeah, we did that. Great. Good. I am caught up. Let's see. What's What do we have? We have 79 watching and 70 thumbs up and 2 down. So we're like 80 watching, 81 watching. Hit the like button, guys. We don't have the hammer. We can't bring the hammer down, but we can ring the bell. So we're ringing the bell for sand and for thumbs up. Who just came in? We don't always know. Aquatic Death says streaming isn't easy. The white balls are attached, Carolyn says. Well, are there little tiny threads coming off of these white balls? Like a little tiny, like a seed nettle with just a few feelers on it. If they are, that could be aptasia. And that ain't good. And it's a little tricky to get rid of. Somebody's going to have to remind me what eats aptasia. There are some things that do. Now, here's the problem, Canistio. If it is aptasia and you scrape it off, they're just going to attach elsewhere. Yeah, Captain Spicy thinks Hydra. I think so too. Against the Flow says sounds like Corydorus eggs. Now there's an interesting thought. Are there tentacles? Does it have tentacles or not? That's the critical question at this point. Carolyn, do the white balls have tentacles? If they don't, there probably are some kind of egg. If they're attached and not really moving much. Angles Aquatics, hello, hello. HB. Aquaticness says, remember the like button. Hi, Patrick Paulson, Canistio, Carolyn, MC. We're talking about the scraper. Let's see if we got a little more information here. Relic Turtle. Hello, hello. Nice to see you, Relic Turtle. Is this quandary a saltwater or a freshwater tank? Well, it's whatever you like. Primarily freshwater, but we really need to get into some saltwater stuff. It ain't all that hard to do, but we are primarily freshwater here. Relic Turtle, nice to meet you. Nice to have you with us. Could it be eggs from bladder snails? If it's gelatinous, kind of clear gelatinous with little tiny white spots, could be nearite eggs, which would be tiny white spots, but they would not move in any way. I'm not at all sure that, that the Corydorus eggs would move either. I think they would be more attached. Here, Fishy is saying what now? Excited for fish news on Alex's channel after Father Fish. Oh, listen, by all means, plug into Alex when we're through. He does have the most extraordinary channel, and there is always something worth learning and something worth just chewing on and enjoying. He does great streams. Some fish news. Okay, so make sure jump over to Alex's channel. That's The Secret History Living in Your Aquarium. That'll be on just following us. Usually a few minutes afterwards. Black neons and a Grammy in the tank. No tentacles. Okay, so we can take a sigh of relief there. At least you don't have something dreadful. Just going to have to keep an eye on it and see what they do. It may turn it may be algae. It may be some form of algae. Keep an eye on it and see what it does. If it doesn't have tentacles, chances are it's not going to be a problem. It could be a plant. It could be some kind of little animal with black neons and gouramis. Not likely to be an egg, however. Hello, aqua balls. Aqua balls. I tried to ship your fish out today, and I couldn't do it. They wanted $60 to ship it through UPS, and by the time I got to the post office, they were closed. So I can ship it UPS. They'll guarantee second day, but I'll need a little more money to do that. You've got 20 toward it, or I will ship it USPS on Monday. Um, I'll just leave it up to you either way. It's on me USPS for Monday. If you want 2 days, I can ship it USPS for another $40. Sorry to do that to you, but I will get it to you for what you paid through the Postal Service. We're Dunlap. Is it thicker than a human hair? Good question. Canisteo is thick and bladder snail egg. Ram's horn eggs. Oh, well, that could be. Where are they? Carolyn said looks like tiny cotton balls. Very tiny, held on by some sort of thread. I think it might be an algae. I don't know. What do some of you think? Do I know what makes the fizzy on top of the water? I had a little old lady come into the shop one day, distraught, crying she was, crying. She had her betta bowl with her, crying. Said, I keep cleaning the bubbles off, and they keep coming back. She thought he was sick and dying. So I said, he needs a friend. He's lonely. So she took home a little girl in a picture tank and made babies, and she loved them. Dwarf Grammy eat Hydra, Captain Spicy says. All right. Carolyn says there are a couple of bladder or pond snails. Could be. Could be. Keep an eye on it. And D, do you know what makes the fizzy top on top of the water? I don't know. D, what makes the fizzy on top of the water? And Corey's got a political statement here that we are not going to repeat, and I'm not going to. Yeah, well, I'm going to blow it off. I'm going to blow it off. Sorry, I'm just going to remove the comment. I love you, Corey, but I'm just not going to do it. I'm sorry. Relic turtle. I had Hydra, believe it or not. Hungry Platy eat it. What? Well, we'll see what happens, Carolyn. Let us know how it all works out. Let's see. I got lost here now. Oh, Word Dunlap says, I'm saying it's an alien invasion and calling Alex Jones in on this. There we go again. Another political statement. You go, Word Dunlap. I'll let you get away with that because you linked it. Funny stuff. Relic turtle is correct. My platy will too. I find dwarf gourami take them out a little quicker though. Good job. Monday USPS. You got it, Aquaballs. You got it. Angel's got a pair of sparkling gouramis. What a cute little fish. They are delightful little fish. There's another one called a croak. Is it a croaking gourami? That's also a little tiny one. Is that what it's called? I think so. Relic turtle. I've got about a dozen tanks, two turtle tanks, two saltwater reef tanks. The rest are freshwater. I support an ecosystem. The critters are a bonus. Bravo and Relic turtle, you are now a bona fide member of the shoal, complete with blue wrench. Fish tuber, hello, hello. Good to see you. Nathan Rual. Hi, Nathan Rual. Rual. Against the flow. Nearite snail eggs are white. They are indeed. And Nathan doesn't like them on the driftwood. Christina Whitaker finally ordered the guppies of my dreams. UPS killed my $80 worth of some really fabulous fish. Cried for 4 days. Well, I hope you were able to get it covered and get them again. Get them again. Any good supplier is going to help you out with that. And you can go beat up on UPS while you're at it. Relic turtle. If you don't want the pond snails, add some aquarium salt to the water. I like pond snails. Also like ram's horns, colors, amphipods, and all the micro critters. Yeah, you missed a great resurrection tank earlier. Yeah, go back and watch the replay if you get a chance. Relic turtle, a great early tank right at the beginning of the channel on what we're referring to as a resurrection tank. You find an old container, any kind of old container, a refrigerator tray, an old battery jar, a big 4-liter bottle, whatever, and put a handful of mud in it from your local creek and fill it up. Put it in the windowsill and watch it. A resurrection tank. You put in dead, it comes out live. Sounds like you know what we're talking about, Relic turtle. Exhibit Yum. Hello, hello. I'll always love bettas, but my new favorite is the thread fin rainbow. I've got 6 boys and 4 girls. They are exquisite little fish. So pretty. Relic turtle, been watching for a while, but never got to chat with you. Well, your timing's perfect today, Relic turtle. Nice to have you here. A lurker come through the door. Aquatic Nest, hit the like button and share on the live stream. So we're at 90 watching, 81 thumbs up, 2 down, 92 watching, doing amazingly well. And we're getting down to the last few minutes. Officially, Christy, I was worried about that. Oh, the guppy thing. She got Dan's fish and did well. Crystal, I have 3 freshwater and 1 brackish water tank. Crystal has a really nice setup of tanks too. Oh, we're deadline. I have 3 microscopes, and use them because I am the king of the nerds. Well, I do too, Word Dunlap. Mine are all in storage. I need to root them out and set them up. Captain Spacey only has 1. You can, I'll tell you what, we're going to be on again tomorrow night, Relic Turtle, same time. If you'd like to come up and show us what you're doing, we'd be delighted to see what you're all about. Joshua says, my Jaguar cichlid is upset at me. I added a red-tailed shovel nose to his tank. He keeps his backside turned to me, though, giving me the cold shoulder. Well, that could be an interesting combination. Red-tailed shovel nose can get monstrous enough to eat a jaguar cichlid. So we'll see how all that works out. Tam Shepard, Christine Whitaker. Michael sent me a code. I just have to pay postage. Oh, he's going to replace. Well, that's good. Crystal said 0-1 natural tank. Yeah, you need to come up too, Crystal. Tomorrow. We'll bring some more people up tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, 6 o'clock. We'll be back. Canistio says we're done. Check out amscopes.com. That's where I got all three of mine. I had an old one. I've actually got four, but the old one is about, my word, 50. I've had it 55 years. And it was old when I got it. So it's, God knows, 70 years old, probably. I don't use it anymore. It just kind of sits there currently in a box. But Amscopes is great. And they are not expensive. You can get a really good microscope for about $200, brand new. How am I enjoying the at home? Slower pace. So slow, I don't know what to do with myself half the time. I just haven't, I'm not in gear yet. It's coming, but I'm really not in gear yet. And I need to get out and walk around more to get more strength in my legs. Carol and Fatherfish, I truly appreciate your help. I've learned a lot from you in a short time. Well, thank you, Carolyn. That's very sweet. Canistio. The jags I have are too busy trying to avoid the big lip labiatus. Oh, that's a nice fish, too. I haven't had a big lip labiatus in a long time. Roman interested in getting a scope. Don't know what to look for. Think about what you want to use it for. That's your primary consideration. And then whatever you can afford beyond that. They're all basically the same. I recommend a single lens unless you feel like you're going to be really good with a double. I bought doubles and it just makes me batty. I can't use them. I guess because I'm too used to a single lens. So you might consider those options. I don't think there's a big difference in price, though. Yeah, Ward Dunlop, maybe you can help him. Captain Spicy needs to step up his micro game. Relic turtle microscopes aren't fun. Officially, take it back or build a pool for it. In all good time, officially. In all good time. Angels Aquatics, Angles. I can't wait to set up my 55. Hey, Fatherfish, what do you recommend plant-wise? Something that's relatively no maintenance. 55 is going to be planted. Any plant's low maintenance. The easiest ones are the swords and the Vallisneria, Kabamba, those kinds of plants. Anacharis, easy to grow, almost foolproof, and they really are. I would say they're low maintenance. Yeah, Jungle Val looks great in the 55. Captain Spicy gill flukes are ugly. Up close and personal, yeah, put them under a scope. They certainly are. Take time to get in gear after so many years in the store. Lord knows. I'm working on it, Roman. Christina, I'll be fishing Sunday. If you want to see where we fish, look up Mofo Fishing. My husband caught his first trout. I got so excited he posted a video. That's cool. Relic turtle. Favorite plants are uh, uh, one of Java fern and Anubias pathos, spider plants, and banana plants. Like to experiment on a lot of things. Nice. Pothos, spider plants, and banana plants. Jungle Bell in my 55. Sagittarius is great too. If you can get Sag, it gets really big. Aquawolves have a friend that took his family to a vacation. I've been feeding his fish for a week. I really enjoyed it. Now, when I got a vacation, I watch my fish room. Yeah, you need somebody you really can trust. If somebody else who has fish, who knows the way around, that's what you got to do. You don't ever want to ask a novice to feed your fish because they won't know what to do, and what they will do will be wrong, and it will be disastrously wrong. So, good job, Aquaballs, getting a fellow fish keeper to to be able to share the load with. Oh, there's so much stuff. Relic turtle, find so many cool things when I go to the ponds on the lake. Well, we are. Let's see, we're running out of time here. Let me see if I can. I want to get. I want to get Doobie Doo Naresh's song up, and I think I've got it saved. I think. He found, as I mentioned, he found the Memories music that is not copyrighted. So let's see. Go back to the beginning and kick the volume up and bring it up so we can see it. And thank you, Naresh, for this. See you all tomorrow evening, folks. Happy to be with you. I missed a couple of comments at the end there. I'll get back on and cover them before we go on. These are all pictures of fatherfish aquarium.